Hello, everyone. My name is Robyn, and I will be guiding you through this 20-minute full body flow. So go ahead and roll out your mat if you haven't already. We'll get started on hands and knees, so tabletop position. We'll be working on a little bit of everything, loosening up the shoulders, hips, low back. So we'll get started with a cat-cow. So we'll inhale, round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Tuck the tailbone under. And then exhale, release for your cow. Look up to the ceiling, tilt the hips. And let's move through these two poses at our own pace. So hold where it needs to be held for a second or two. Take a moment to check in on the body, see how everything's feeling today. Where is feeling a little tighter than usual? And just your overall state, your energy. Do you have a lot of energy today? Just checking in and getting in touch with our breath. So, we do want to make sure we're moving with our breath through our entire flow. We'll take one more here. Exhale, let it go. And we'll meet in a neutral spine position, tucking the belly button down and in. And we'll thread the needle from here. So we'll inhale, lift the right hand up to the ceiling, look up to that hand. Exhale, feed it all the way through, coming close to the floor. You can graze it with the shoulder head if you'd like, but then we're gonna open all the way back up right away. So we'll take about 5 of these on both sides. Moving with our breath. Big inhale as we reach up for the ceiling. Big exhale as we come through. Almost like you're grabbing something with that right hand, bringing it up with you. Feeding it through once more here. We open all the way up. Back down, bringing the right shoulder to the floor. And we plant our right hand down. Before we move on to our left side, we'll lift our right knee off the floor. So belly button engaged. We'll hover the knee and draw circles with the right knee, almost like you have a little pen tip on the end and you could draw a big circle. So whatever direction you'd like to start, we'll take 5 each direction. So once you're done, we'll go ahead and switch. Opening up through the hip here, so we are trying to keep the rest of the body nice and stable. And let's kick our right leg out to the side, nice and straight, or you can have a little bend in that knee if the hamstrings are a tight spot for you, or maybe the adductors. And we'll place the foot flat on the floor. You're welcome to stay here if this is deep enough of a stretch for you, or we'll lower our bum down to the left heel, similar to our child's pose, but we'll leave this right leg out and extended. Can let the head hang heavy just for a breath or two. And come back forward to your tabletop. Bring the right knee in. Moving on to our other side. So we inhale, left hand up to the ceiling, open up, look up to that hand, and exhale, feed it through, coming all the way down. Just for a moment, then we'll open back up. So keeping this a bit more fluid than our traditional thread the needle. Big breathing here. Exhale to feed it through. Again, like you're grabbing something with the left hand, bring it up and back. Exhale, coming through. Strong push through the right palm. One more time here, we reach in. And left hand plants down. Let's move to our lower half on the left side. So we'll hover our left knee off the ground. Draw a big circle with the left knee, whichever direction you'd like first. We'll take 5 and 5 each way. So once you've reached 5, let's switch directions. Shoulders staying away from the ears, belly button to spine, avoiding any dumping or arching in the low back. And let's go ahead and place the left knee back out and left foot out to the side. Almost forgot. And if you need to, we'll keep a light bend in the right knee. Welcome to stay here, or we can push the hips back towards the right heel this time. Similar to our child's pose, you can let the head hang heavy. Sending breath to the left inner thigh. Maybe you push it a little bit straighter. And we come back through to center. Bring the left knee in. Keep the left toes together. Let's push the knees apart to the edge of our mat. Coming back to our child's pose this time. So hips to the heels, pushing the bum nice and close. If it doesn't touch, that's okay. Relax the forehead down. You can keep the fingertips active, pulling them across the mat. And take a moment to get in touch with our breath again here. If you felt like you were holding or tensing the jaw, clenching the teeth, that's okay. Take this moment to pull it all back, unclench the jaw. Just let the body be before we heat things up a little bit. One more breath here. Let the hips sink to the heels. And let's come forward to our tabletop. We'll tuck the toes, push back to your first downward dog, hips to the ceiling, shoulders away from the ears. Try to push through the palms, through the finger pads, take pressure off the wrists. And you can go ahead and pedal one foot, then the other, walk the dog. Feeling a stretch through the calves. Maybe one feels a little tighter than the other. That's okay. Yeah, let's take a big breath in, lifting both heels up together this time. And exhale, we push them down towards the floor. Touching is great. If not, that's okay. As long as they're going in that direction. Pulling the shoulders down and back, plugging them in. One more breath here. Exhale. See if you can push the chest a bit closer to the thighs. And we'll inhale, right leg up to the ceiling. 3-leg dog. Exhale, tuck it into the chest. Inhale, back up through center once more. And exhale, step it through between the hands. Back knee stays lifted as we come up for our crescent lunge. Hands reach to the ceiling, sink low into the front hip. See if you can keep your front knee stacked over your ankle. Back foot on its toes. You can have a slight bend in that knee as well. Belly button drawn into spine. We take one more breath here. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. And exhale, sink low. One more time. Let's open up for a twist. We rotate towards this right leg. Arms come out nice and long horizontally. You can glance over to the right side if that's comfortable for you. And coming back up through center, we'll pivot the left foot. So we're in our warrior 2 position. So back edge of the foot will be parallel to the back edge of our mat. Take a moment to adjust the front foot if needed, and then we'll sink low into the hips again. Arms nice and long. Front fingertips reach over the top of the mat. Let's take another breath in here. Exhale, sink low. And reverse the warrior. Reach back with the right hand. Then come back through to center. We'll move into our extended side angle. So you can bring the right forearm to the right thigh. Left hand reaches up from here, or you can come lower, bringing the right elbow to the right inner thigh. Maybe the fingertips reach towards the floor, but we don't want to feel like we're collapsing into this pose here. So we want to stay active, just grazing the fingertips on the floor. Maybe you push the right elbow into the inner thigh a little bit, deep in the stretch. And let's come all the way back up through to center. We reverse our warrior. Maybe you straighten the right leg. And let's come back through to center. Warrior two, and then we'll pivot. Both hands frame the front foot, and we meet back in our downward dog. Right foot steps back to meet the left. Take a moment to pedal out the feet again here. Catch the breath. Unclench the jaw again. If you had the shoulders lifted, that's okay. Take another breath to pull them back down. We take a reset. And we move on to our other side. So 3-leg dog. We inhale, left leg reaches up to the ceiling. Exhale, coming through to our plank. Left knee tucks to the chest. Inhale back up through center once more, staying strong through the palms. Exhale, step through between the hands. Back knee stays lifted for our high lunge. You can bend the back knee a little bit as we lift. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, sink low into the front thigh. Front foot stays nice and flat to the floor. And from here, we'll move into our twist, rotating to the left. Arms come nice and long. Lower body stays as is. Just twisting through the torso here. And back through to center. Both hands reach up. This time we pivot our back foot to move into our Virabhadrasana 2 position. Woo. So back edge of the right foot will be parallel to the back of the mat. Left toes facing top of the mat. Left fingertips reaching for the top of the mat. We sink low. One more breath in here. Exhale, sink it low again. This time we reverse our warrior. Left arm reaching back. And this time when we come forward, we'll be moving into our extended side angle. So again, you're welcome to bring left forearm to the left thigh, or you can bring it down inside the thigh. Keep the core engaged. Left fingertips can graze the floor, right fingertips up to the ceiling. One more breath here. And using our core strength, we come all the way back up, reverse the warrior. You can straighten the left leg, little reverse triangle. And we come all the way back through warrior two. Both hands come down to the mat. We frame the left foot. Left foot steps back to meet the right in our downward dog. Pedal out the feet for a moment. Take a breath. And we inhale, right leg up to the ceiling. 3-leg dog. Exhale, bringing right knee to right wrist. We move into our pigeon. Left toes stretch to the back of the mat. We can keep the chest lifted here if that's comfortable for you. If the hips are a tight area for you, maybe this is deep enough. Or we can come down to the forearms. If you have a block, you can place the block under the forehead here, whatever edge is best for you. Or if it's Okay, you can come all the way down. Relax the head, but we don't want to feel like we're forcing this stretch here, like you're pushing yourself past the limit to get there. Just find a place that feels good. You can stay with the breath. Exhale, we'll let the position do the work. We'll start to feel the hips sink a little bit closer to the mat. Exhale like you could send your breath directly to the right hip, telling it it's okay to let go. One more breath here. Exhale, we'll come all the way up. If you were down, we'll tuck the left toes, push back to your downward dog. Take a moment. Right foot meets the left again. We'll pedal out the feet. And we inhale, left leg up to the ceiling, 3-leg dog. Coming through to our pigeon, left knee to left wrist. Stretch the right leg back nice and long. This does tend to be a pose that feels different between sides. So just come into what feels good. Don't worry about what it may look like. So you're welcome to stay lifted, or you can come down. Find whatever variation feels best for you, where you can maintain the breath. Exhaling to the hip. Again, we start to feel them sink a little bit closer to the floor. One more breath here. And let's come out from this one slowly. We'll sit over onto our left hip. You can keep the left leg as it is. We'll bring the bottom of the right foot to meet the bottom of the left foot. We'll take a butterfly fold here. So you can grab just above the ankles, or maybe just leave the hands on the floor. We take a breath in, pull the chest through, roll the shoulders down and back. And exhale, bringing the chest towards the ankles. Once you get to a place where you feel the stretch, you can let the head hang heavy, maybe let the back round a little bit naturally. But we're not rounding or scrunching up the shoulders, just finding a place that feels good. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath here. And we'll walk the hands up slowly. You can cross the legs. Maybe you cross them in the opposite way that you had them when we first started. And we'll take a gentle twist to finish out. Roll the shoulders down and back. Right hand will come outside the left knee. Left hand behind the low back. You can roll the shoulders down and back. Twist through the torso as we glance over our left shoulder. And come all the way through to the other side. Left hand over the right knee. Shoulders down and back. We glance over the right shoulder this time. See if you can keep the left shoulder away from the ear too. And we'll come all the way back through to center. We take a few more rolls of the shoulders. Take a moment to catch the breath and thank yourself for showing up on your mat today. Even 20 minutes can make a difference. And thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. I will see you in the next one. Namaste.